All right, Final Four. We've been able to find Bobby Hurley. He is out and about. You've got people calling you here. You've got transfer portal there. I just wanted to get to you for a few minutes before this week gets crazy. What will this week be like for you with your family playing in it, entertaining coaches, trying to be in the portal? How do you handle this week, Bobby?
Well, yeah, it's going to be super busy. Obviously, Brad, it's great being with you for a few minutes. We're in the portal. It's full time right now. We're visiting with kids, talking with a lot of kids, figuring out who on the roster wants to move forward with us. So obviously a lot of moving parts with that. That's going to get the majority of my time this week. I'm sure I'll get to briefly say hello and wish my brother good luck this weekend. It's exciting to have him in my hometown, going for something as special as a national championship. And I have a former assistant coach who worked under me at Buffalo, who's now the head coach at Alabama. So he's in his first Final Four against my brother. So a lot of little storylines this weekend. And obviously DJ Horn, that was very good to me at Arizona State for 2 years. Very happy that he's found success at NC State, and he'll be here as well.
Bobby Hurley with us for a few minutes. Will you have time to be together as a whole Hurley family this week at any
I don't think so, just because of, again, the portal and me on the phone with kids and Dan's preparation for these games. There's not a lot of time. His time is completely structured and very scheduled. But it's, and then I'll be on the phone. So it's just going to be tough. And I'm doing some other corporate things this weekend and different promotional things for the Final Four itself.
Have you even had time to watch these games because the portal is so consuming?
I was on the road watching his game on my phone. We were going to, myself and a couple of the assistants were driving to go see a kid. And so I was able to watch a majority of it on my phone. It was amazing to watch what his team did in that stretch, late first half into the second half. It was just, I haven't seen anything like it really, probably in an NCAA tournament.
If you're doing thumbnail for the fans out there, analyst Bobby Hurley had on Connecticut, Alabama. You look at it, Purdue, North Carolina State. What do you see?
Well, I mean, I could say I've watched some of Alabama because I watched them earlier in the year versus Arizona, just getting ready for Arizona. I wanted to see what a team that plays really fast looks like against a team like Arizona. What Alabama does is they really shoot the three and they attack the basket. They almost take no mid-range jump shots, and that's a distinct style on offense for them. I don't know if they have the interior game that UConn has. My brother just has a complete team. They play really good defense. They have great guard play. They could shoot. And then they have a 7-2 guy around the basket that blocks shots and altered shots and can score. So it's just hard to find a real chink in the armor for UConn. And then the other game is, it's going to come down to NC State and two big guys bruising in the paint. Zach Edey and DJ Burns. DJ Burns had a fantastic game to lead North Carolina State to the Final Four. So that matchup should be a key one to look at.
If you're coaching against your brother, what would you do? What would you do, Bobby?
Well, I mean, it's tough. I think you might have to try and pressure them a little bit, try and take some clock out of a possession, try and be disruptive. Their offense is very free-flowing, and if you let them get into a rhythm at that end of the floor, they're tough to deal with. They got the kid Spencer, moves well without the ball, could shoot. Newton is really good at making plays, and then they have an inside game, and so there's a lot of they have a lot of great pieces to what they do, and then they have my brother's tenacity on defense, and I think you saw that when they just blitzed Illinois and just totally shut them down in that Elite Eight game.
Let's go off that, back at it. Thanks for the time.
Appreciate you, Brad.